Microsoft's absolutely biggest exclusives this year is, of course, Gears of War 3.
Probably the biggest.
The biggest, the one. No new Halo game, so we get a Gears game.
Well, the jury's still out now, right?
Yeah, well. We know at least we're getting a Gears of War.
Yes.
And Marcus is back. He's as big, as muscular, and manly as ever.
Despite it being a horrid war, he still keeps putting on proteins, I guess.
Well, you know, you could eat the locusts,
Yeah.
full of protein and nourishment for big, manly men. Anyway, you got to try the game. I haven't tried the beta. Nothing.
Nope. I did try a few of the beta maps, and of course we tried Beast Mode back at E3 last year, so I've played a bit of it, multiplayer. I think the first thing that you have to say about Gears of War 3 obviously is you know, the fact that it's 4-player co-op this time around. I think that people are really going to enjoy that, and the fact that you get to play around with more new characters and get perhaps a little bit of a deeper sense of what the cogs are like with a few new different characters.
Female cogs, for example.
Female cogs, you know, that's going to be very interesting. You know, one of the best screenshots I saw from the beta was when Anya was being, you know, molested by the Retro Lancer. The Retro Lancer is everyone knows the Lancer, the chainsaw wielding machine gun assault rifle.
The one that Ice-T has.
Now I know how the guys get so big in the game. Here, hold this. Tell him.
This is light.
It's light? He says it's light.
Shouldn't be holding the chainsaw, right?
You think it's light? You must not be getting enough pussy. This is heavy, baby, you know. So anyway, I'll kill you.
Yes, everyone knows of this, but in Gears of War 3 we're going to get the Retro Lancer, which is basically a Lancer but with a knife on it, a bayonet instead. So, and you can do a charge. If you hold down B, you will do a charge, like maybe 10 meters or something, you know, in the game, and you will just put them up like this on the bayonet, and that's really nice, you know, to pull off, and it's not that nice to get ravaged like that.
Be on the receiving end.
No.
No, Gears of War doesn't discriminate. You can kill everybody.
Yeah.
In gruesome ways.
Definitely.
That's nice.
That's definitely, and you know, the multiplayer seems really polished. You know, they're very keen to you know, underline the fact that this is Gears of War 3 multiplayer. It's not like 1. It's not like 2. This is something unique. They've changed the mechanics around a little bit, like how to pick up stuff and how to, you know, change things around. It's a little bit easier, more accessible to new users, as things like weapon respawns you're going to be able to see where things respawn. You're not going to know when they respawn, but I'm sure it's going to help out people who haven't played a map, for instance. You go there and you can instantly find out where to find stuff and things like that, and that's a really nice thing. And I think when people play the beta, because we play the beta and it's really polished. When they play it, they're gonna find out that, you know, this is. They tell us all about it, that it's gonna be the most polished Gears of War game ever, and you know, you can take their word for it. It's really looking nice, and the dedicated servers will also help the online experience, definitely.
Yeah, since this is Epic working with their own engine, of course we can expect it to be kind of really polished.
It should be. I mean, it's a showcase for the engine as well.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, the fact that they were given more time from April to September, basically just to polish the game and to, you know, not really add any features, but really get everything where it should be. You know, and the beta, I think Cliff Bleszinski pretty much said it to me. You know, it's not so much about, you know, learning things from players. You know, of course they will balance things out a little bit, but they can always do that with internal beta tests. They don't really need the massive scene of players to hit that, to get that. But what they're looking for is mindshare. They want to get out there, want to have people playing it, and sort of, you know,
it's marketing.
Preparing there for the September 20th release, and you know, I think people are going to have a lot of fun with it. I think that you know, people would probably love to have beast mode in the beta as well. We're not going to see that. We're just going to see a few other multiplayer modes and 4 of the maps. But beast mode is also something to look forward to a lot.
Yeah, can you explain beast mode?
Basically, you play as, it's a bit like a reverse on Horde, where you play as the low cost and you sort of gain points and you level up to different levels of low cost, and then you try to kill humans. So you know, you start out as a small ticker, you know, just ticking around and blowing up humans, and then you work your way up to more powerful low cost. And I think that this looks like it's going to be, you know, the favorite. I mean, Horde was a huge thing on Gears 2, so I think beast mode is probably going to be, you know, just as big on Gears of War 3, definitely.
Yeah, so we're more or less looking forward to see what Epic can actually do with their biggest title by far.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really excited about it, and it comes out at a time when you know, big titles usually hit Xbox 360. So I'm sure people are, you know, school's back on, and everyone's ready to go out there and get their bayonets bloody, and you know, there's a lot of interesting new weapons, like the one shot is an interesting new weapon as well, and they changed a few things with the other weapons. So I think people are just going to want to explore that, and you can explore that in the beta, of course, but you know, explore that and then just you know, enjoy it, because it is what it is. It's a dumb game, but it's fun.